Guys, as I make this video for you today, Gerald or Jonas longer neck is facing the wrong way. And that's because I'm very disappointed in the update. I've had a day to sit with it. I did my first impressions yesterday. Now I want to jump in and do a bit of an in-depth review. It's a bit of an annoying one, but yeah. So, guys, as I'm saying this, I don't mean any disrespect to the guys who made the game or anything like that. I'm not about that life. And I normally don't complain apart from when I'm just faking saying I hate the game when I'm rubbish at it. But I do feel like I need to kind of just make a little bit of a statement on what I think about this update. Because I feel like it's quite an insult, really. So you've got to take into consideration, right? We've played this game for 356 days or something like that, right? And the anniversary event that comes out is this mess. Like, even the new mode's a bit of a mess, guys. Like, if you look at this new mode, okay, I managed to get to floor 8, I think, even with bad characters, but this still isn't particularly great. Like, it's okay, but I personally don't see the point of the cards. Apparently I've got some for someone. Okay. See, this is my thing here, guys. Yes, it brings up like overall attacks for people and stuff like that, guys, but it's just difficult. I don't feel like these cards are good enough, and the problem is most of this stuff costs diamonds. Like, I brought this, that's what I decided. I bought, like, it was 500 diamonds, like 60 shards, which is a lot of diamonds for a 79 attack buff. Like, it's all very underwhelming, but I'm not going to really focus on the card elements, guys, because this is a new mode. It's its own thing. It's okay. It's something else to do every couple of days. Fine, leaving it where it is. But what I really wanted to focus on is the Wish Diviner and Hero Pass. So I made a few notes of what I want to cover here because, like I said, I'm just very disappointed. Like, I mean, guys, look, it is unshined my head. That's how disappointed it is. That's how disappointing I am. So I am? No, I'm not. The game. So the game should be celebrating its players, not insulting them, as I said earlier. You have all these incredible events that sorry, I shouldn't say incredible. You have all these events that have come out, but all the events are just the same as the last ones. Like, it's an anniversary event. There should have been a new concept. There should have been a new summon thing there. Maybe even like a money machine where you drop a credit down and it ticks down. I don't know. Anything which would have been different and still relatively easy to maintain. That would have been very, very cool to see something new. And that's what I was hoping for. I was really hoping they'd come through with something new. Obviously, that did not happen. And the main complaint for me immediately is what happened yesterday morning. So you can see it in my first impressions video, guys, that when I was trading these in, I didn't clock it at the time, but they've increased how many of these you get. You were getting the amount, but it didn't say it. Because I was like, hang on, how do I have 156? Because I got 50 from there. 50 from there's 100. And then nearly 50 from there. And I got like 7 free ones from something. So they fixed that. But this is a problem, right? Before, it took 2 of those to get 1. Then it took 1 of those to get 1. So there isn't any really buff-wise here. All it's done is just knock that down. So it's kind of balanced itself out. It's kind of a false sense of you're getting more. And the problem with this is, right, you've done that, which is great. I did that straight away. And I was like, yes, here we go. I'm going to get my another count of the 3 stars like the last event. Nah, nope. We have 20 coins for 10. Now that, to me, is the biggest insult of all, because they're celebrating the fact that we've played for a year. We've brought their product for a year. You know, lots of people have paid for this game for a year, and all they do is go, actually, let's double the Wish Diviner price, which is annoying in its own. But then, just to top it off and make it even worse, the credits that are being used for the Wish Diviner are also being used for the Claw Crane. So there's literally no physical way. There's no physical way that you're going to get anything good from this event unless you dosh in hundreds, potentially even thousands of pounds into this event. Now, if you are going to spend, guys, Do it on App Gallery, save yourself some money, click that top link in the description. Shameless plug. Anyway, so this is the biggest problem with this event to me, that you have to use the same tokens in the claw machine and the diviner. Before it was fantastic. You'd open up the diviner, you get different credits. So it all seemed really worthwhile. It almost seemed worth spending money on the diviner because you're going to benefit twice from it. Now the problem is that we're going to have to use these credits on the claw machine and the wish diviner. So trying to get any of these new characters breakthrough or any of these new characters to a good level is going to be very, very difficult, guys. And that is a giant issue in my opinion. You know, I'm not going to be able to get this guy's breakthrough to 3 like I was with Blue Fire last time, and it is very disappointing. And those people who really like to focus on the bots aren't just going to be able to dump all of their bits on bots because they're going to have to do the wish diviner as well. It's a jumble which I really disagree with. And then just to top it off, guys, there's no discount event. Now this is another event they've got rid of, and this is another thing I cannot understand, right? The past few times they've done the anniversary events, well, all of the times they've done update events apart from this one, they've had those giant discount events. Now I've never taken part in them, but I could see the appeal to them for the really hardcore players. The more you buy, the more you save. Just deleted from this event. Can't have that. You know, cheers for all the help, guys. We're not giving you any discounts. We're just going to give you all 4 events. So that's another big issue in my opinion. Once again, no hate to the devs or the people who create the game, guys. This is just a general review. Like, it's not that deep. But yeah, I'm just saying my opinion because that's why you guys watch. I'm always honest about everything. So those to me are a bit of an issue. Now, I personally don't mind this. Now, I quite like the idea of if you are going to spend, you are given stuff which is useful. But none of this stuff is as good as it was when you were just getting stuff for gaining VIP points. So what I'm probably going to do is grab a few breakthrough shards because I think I need 4 more breakthrough shards to get TT. Yeah, so I might actually do that now. I'm going to grab 4 more so I can get TT to the next level. So in that sense, guys, it's not an awful thing. You know, where you can go, oh, I can pick some of those. Oh, I can also pick some of those. You know, do you know what I mean? And then we've also got the brand new crate, but like that's just bonkers, 6,500. You know, there is a decent amount of choice there, but it's quite ridiculous unless you spend absolute loads. So it's at the same time, it's not particularly that great, guys. Select and obtain 1 card. Well, is that one card or 1 card shard? Shard. So you need to do 60 of those. How many of those can I do? 145. So, you know, it's still not particularly great. But yeah, and just to top it off, guys, they've ruined the sign-in, right? I thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to get a free character frame. A frame. Disrespectful. Another disappointment. It's just disappointment on top of disappointment on top of disappointment this update, right? So there's another issue. There's another big issue, right? So we have the wish diviners doubled everything, and one of the biggest things that I had an issue with was yesterday, right? All of this, so that was 10, that was 20, right? Everything in here was doubled, that was 20, and everyone was going mad. I had a load of messages, a load of people, sort of, you know, giving messages telling me what was going on, and I thought no. And then 10 minutes later, they announced an update saying, sorry, we've made a mistake, we're changing it. Now, I can almost guarantee you it was not a mistake. They were pushing their luck to try and give people less for more. And then more people would spend money because of how awesome the anniversary event is, get blinded by it, and then they said they did it by accident. I can almost guarantee you they didn't, which is just adding more insult to the injury, which has already been caused. The great sadness I have from this update. And then we move on to discuss the next thing. What is this? What is this? Just what is this? I just don't get why. Why is this been added? I understand it's an easy add for them because they've just copy and pasted it from the first version of this game. Fair play, reusing stuff, fantastic. But it's the most dull, boring, and unrewarding event I've ever played. Look, 10 coins. Look how boring this is. 10 coins. 10 coins. 10 coins. And if I roll a 1, right, to get that box, look how awful it is. 50 diamonds. Let's get the legendary box, right? Legendary box, look how bad it is. 200 diamonds. Like, this is the most dull thing I've ever played. Why? Why is it here? What is it? Do you guys not see where I'm coming from here? What's the relationship between Master and Disciple? I'm just speechless on this one, right? I'm speechless on this event. And plus, it didn't even work yesterday. And then you get to fill in these little puzzles. I'm like, what's this got to do with anything? You know? You level them up, right? Right, look how long it takes to level up. They cost 100 per thing, and you get random rewards. And they're all awful. 20... Brilliant. Oh, God. 20 diamonds. 20 diamonds. Come on. Come on. Come on. Like, just come on. And then we've got the login reward here. But this is another issue, right? They've lowered the value of this event login card, but they've kept it the same price. So really, it should only be £10 now instead of 25, because these credits before were used for one thing. They didn't give you more credits used on something else. Now, I believe you're getting the same amount every day, and they cost double the amount to summon anything, and they have to be used on 2 separate events. So I think that's very cheeky that they've done that, and they've not made it cheaper. So yeah, basically everything I've covered here, guys, is just sad. It's all bad. Now, I'm not trying to whinge or have a moan for no reason, guys. I've never done that. But I thought this needed to bring to light. And another thing I needed to point out is, the past 2 days, the game has been so unstable, it's actually been embarrassing. Like, if you're going to do an anniversary event to celebrate, make sure the game works. I've got to give credit where credit's due. The game runs a lot smoother now. The battles are a lot smoother. And everything runs a lot smoother. So I'm going to give him my hand for that. Well played, well played. But still brings up the main issue that everything in this update is just bad. And it is a shame, because I didn't want this to happen. Nobody wanted this to happen. I didn't want to make a video where I was annoyed or complaining about the game. I wanted to be like, yeah, anniversary event, let's go, boys. You know, like I've been for the past couple of weeks hyping it up. But I was also sent something else which I thought was quite interesting by Redux. Let's bring it up. He pointed out something which I found quite amusing. Here, so if you land on certain blocks, right, in the dice mode, you get to go to Satan's store, which is this, you know, oh, it's a brand new event, right? And you can see here. Let me open the original so it's bigger. You can see that what we have here is a few things to buy, which is fine. You know, that's not awful in the middle, because those are quite difficult to get if you wanted to speed things up. I wouldn't recommend 1,000 diamonds on it, but, you know, not the worst. Now, this is what I wanted to focus on here, right? So, you get 20 elite shards for 600 diamonds, right? Now, for those of you who don't know why that's an issue, I just brought something in the mall, right? Which is not an event exclusive thing. It's just a normal. It costs 90, right? So for the so you're getting 90 in the store, right? And you're getting 5. So you can work this out that 20 shards are 600 diamonds, right? 5 shards are 90 diamonds. So if you buy 9 of those to make the 20, it's only 360 diamonds. Now, I'm not considering in the refresh, guys. I'm saying if you were to wait 4 days, you're literally saving yourself nearly 300 diamonds, which is a lot. if you're a free-to-play player. Like, again, that is an insult. That they haven't even balanced it up into the shop. I know you can, oh, but the shop's 40% off. That's not the point. There needs to be some sort of across-the-board global value of everything. You know, it's almost like saying the quid's worth a quid, but the £2 coin's worth £4. It just, you know, every game needs an ecosystem of money and currency which works across everything, or it makes no sense. Like, it's a backwards deal. It's a backwards deal. So, I don't have any positives, which is probably the first one of my videos. I don't have any positives to put into this video. I'm upset. I'm just quite frankly disappointed. And I know the devs of this game don't care what someone with 12,000 subscribers thinks. Most people probably don't, you know. But you know, I enjoy making videos. I've met quite a lot of brilliant people from just making silly YouTube videos and enjoying myself. So I'm gonna keep cracking forward, guys. But I just feel like I wanted to bring this to people's attention. I've had lots of people messaging me about it. Lots of people saying that you should just be honest with it. It's not gonna change anything, guys. But you know, there's got to be a point where, like, devs, if you are watching this video, what are you doing? Like, hit me up. My email's on my channel, guys. You know, can we do a Q&A? Can I do a video where it's like Q&A with the devs? That'd be fantastic. Probably not, but still, come on, step up. I'll give you till the next update to improve. You got into the next update to improve. This is my ultimatum, and then I probably won't stop playing the game. Who am I joking? Anyway, guys, you're all absolute legends. I just want to break this down and just kind of, I don't really like to end this video because it's been a bit of a downer of a video, really. I'll come back tomorrow with not knowing how to play any of this game and you guys rinsing me. But yeah, I'll see you legends all in the next one.